What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today is episode 3 of Road to the US Open. Normally when I film, it is on my days off when I have the full day to go play 18 holes or go practice as long as I want and put time into filming. But that's not every day. I am the assistant pro at North Shore. I work 5 days a week. So this is more of a realistic day in the life of your club pro who is trying to make it to the US Open. All right, guys, we made it to the golf course. Only a 5-minute drive because I live super close, which is awesome. Here's a little sneak peek of the renovation we got going on the entire back nine of our golf course. So it's been shut down since November. I'll make a video on the complete renovation when it's done, at least the back nine, because once the back nine's done, we're doing the front nine. We're just doing 9 at a time, which is super cool process. Dan Hickson is the architect on it. He done some stuff at Bandon and Wine Valley. He's super legit. It's awesome seeing what he's done. It's currently 2:18. I gave a lesson at 1 p.m. just a chipping lesson to a beginner. I always feel like I chip better after giving a lesson because I just simplify it, but it's pretty dead. I got a couple hours left of my shift. This is my coworker, Chris. He's currently dead.
Yeah, I'm not laughing right now.
What do you guys say to YouTube? All right, guys, it's 4:17. I got off work a little early. We are at Dick's Sporting Goods, gonna go buy some new golf shoes, maybe buy some new stuff for my golf bag before the trip to Arizona, which I'm leaving for on Friday. So I'll see you guys in there. All I walked out with today are these FootJoy socks, which I've never actually owned a pair. Now that it's shorts weather, I need some short socks because you can't have the long socks with the shorts. Back here at North Shore, I'm gonna go play. I have a lesson at 6:30, so I'm gonna get as many holes as I can in before that lesson. So let's go. All right, guys, so my home course here, North Shore, is a pretty short golf course. I can usually drive it pretty close to a lot of the greens and chip and putt. But for my US Open Qualifier, I need to be getting used to hitting 7-iron, 8-iron, even 5-irons into greens because we're going to be playing at probably about 7,100, 7,200 yards. So I need to be practicing hitting my long irons into greens. So today, I'm going to be chipping 7-iron and hitting pitching wedge off tees to just make it as long as possible for me. That was the first real shot of the day, and I think I just didn't swing full because I'm not loose yet. But I'm actually not mad at being in the bunker because it gives me a good opportunity to work on my up and downs. This is all I'm really working on right now, is just practicing for failure, right? Golf is easy when you're on your game, when you're hitting it well. You know, you don't need to practice for hitting it perfect every time. What we need to practice for is failure. When we do hit in the bunker, when we do miss a fairway, when we do short side ourselves, is we want to be able to perform when we're failing, right? That's what all the best people do, and that's how I'm going to qualify. Even if I don't have my A game, you're probably going to have your A game maybe twice in your life, your true A game, right? All the best players in the world, they win with their B+ game. So I need to have my C+ and B+ games good enough to get to the next level. I think it's pretty funny where like 60% of my videos, as soon as I turn the camera on, I always double that first hole for whatever reason. Like, and it's not a mental thing. It's just like coincidence that like every single time I go and film a video on this golf course, I usually end up doubling that hole. Golf doesn't owe me anything. I could come out here and shoot 85, or I can come out here and shoot 65. Just really staying grounded and present in my golf game. At the end of the day, this is just practice. I'm just working on long irons. Like, I'm not worried about how I score out here. I just want opportunities to try to get up and down and hit long irons into greens and just prep myself for, 3 weeks down the road. Hopefully I have like 200 in. Tempo is really fast. All right, we're short of the green here. Another opportunity to work on our short game and get it up and down. So this ball's kind of sitting down in a little kind of divot. Not divot, but you know what I mean. So getting under it is kind of hard. So I'm actually gonna bump it into the hill. Try to play it that way. Say that's pretty good. Maybe about 5 feet for a par. I'm fighting every natural urge in my body to say something negative about that shot. I mean, it's not an easy shot, and golf is so hard, and I still have a chance to get up and down for birdie. So why would I put that out there, right? That's what I've been working on, is just not letting my mouth speak negative things into existence and just owning my mistakes. I'm the one that did it. I got to accept it and go to the next shot. As soon as you start making excuses and not owning the mistake, I feel like you act entitled on the golf course if you're doing that. And golf is all about staying in it for the whole day, right? So let's get this up and down. Another tough little lie right here. We're in a real divot this time. And short-sided into an upslope with not a whole lot of green to work with. Oh, I almost hit the flag stick. So I'm not gonna get negative. I'm gonna stick to the facts. And we were 3 over through 4, playing it longer. I tried my best to give myself long distances into greens. Obviously that's gonna make golf harder, but it's gonna make it more like the qualifier when I'm there. All this is just working towards getting better. If you had to hit a perfect shot every time you went out and played golf, I probably wouldn't want to play golf. It'd be too hard. But that's the thing, is you don't have to hit perfect shots to play good golf. The point is just get out here. I worked a full day. Even if I play 4 holes, it's better than getting out of work and going home and watching a Netflix episode and, not picking up anything to practice with. Like, I'd say 4 holes at 3 over par is better than me skipping a day today. I'm not gonna say I'm not where I need to be, because I have been playing really good golf recently. I played in a members tournament on Saturday and won that. A good competition round, whether it's, just men's club members. They're not necessarily pros, but just any sort of competition round and I played well in, you know, good for the game. I'm not in a bad spot just because of how I played today. You guys may think otherwise, that I'm not ready, but personally, I believe in myself and I'm not really worried about what anybody thinks about my game. This is my journey to the US Open, and thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit that subscribe button and I'll see you guys in the next one.